Bonjour y'all! My name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, I am sharing all of the details, plus tips and tricks of the November Community Day for Harry Potter Wizards Unite. First of all, let's discuss all of the details of Community Day. You can also read my article on Wizards Unite Hub, which will be linked down in the description below. Keep in mind, I received all of this information directly from Phases. Hopefully, since Community Day is just a few days away, it will not change. Community Day will be Sunday. This is the first time it's going to be on a Sunday, from 11 to 2 in your local time. All right. This will be the first time that we have a special task list, special assignments, quests, whatever you want to call them, on Community Day. This is similar to the tasks that we have for Brilliant events. It's a little like the tasks that we had for the Harrowing Halloween. Similar to Brilliant events, you have to complete one set of tasks before you can unlock the second, third, and fourth set. There will be more healing potion ingredients on the map. There will be spell energy on the map. Remember, we had this in the September Community Day. There will be reduced brewing time for healing potions by 50%. If you use the master notes for healing potions, it will decrease brew time by an additional 50%. This means that if you use master notes on a healing potion, the overall brewing time should be 30 minutes as opposed to the typical 2 hours. There will also be increased effectiveness of healing potions in wizarding challenges. It will increase your stamina by 50%. When doing wizarding challenges, you will get increased challenge XP. You'll get more challenge XP if you're doing wizarding challenges with teammates, but you'll still get increased challenge XP and Runestone Family XP even if you're playing as a solo player. It's just that you'll get even more with other people. You're also going to receive spell energy as a reward when you win a wizarding challenge, even as a solo player, even at a regular fortress. However, you will get more spell energy if you play at a sponsored fortress. There will be a guaranteed exploration registry foundable in chamber 6 or above. That means if you play in tower 1 or above, you will definitely get an exploration registry foundable. Sponsored fortresses will give out an even higher increase of challenge XP and Runestone Family XP. Finally, there will be a free store pack in Diagon Alley. This will include 50 spell energy and 5 level 1 Ministry of Magic runestones. That is a lot going on. I'm very excited about it. So now let's discuss some tips and tricks and preparation strategies for you to do to maximize the benefits of Community Day. To prepare for Community Day, the first thing you need to do is start brewing potions. Personally, I am always brewing potions, so this is not a problem for me. But if you've been neglecting your potion stores, now is the time to start brewing. You need a healthy mix of invigoration drafts, preferably strong invigoration drafts, all the Stimula potions. You're also going to want a few wit sharpening potions. You don't necessarily need a lot of these, especially if you're not going to be doing the dark chambers, but you want some of them for elite foes. Plus, they only take 4 hours to brew, so you can get a decent stock in just half a day of brewing. You also want to go ahead and have some healing potions. Even though you'll be able to brew healing potions quickly on Sunday, you want to go ahead and have some of them ready for your wizarding challenges, especially if you don't have a magizoologist to play with, or if you yourself are not a magizoologist. I know when it's just my husband and me playing together, I'm a professor, he's an auror, so we have to use a lot of healing potions to get through the higher forest chambers. And we still have not attempted any dark chambers, just the two of us. We always depend on at least a magizoologist to round out our group if we are doing dark chambers. Okay, so potions. Lots of potions. Oh, and of course, you'll want to have some brain elixirs, especially if you do plan on doing higher wizarding challenges, just to get all that extra wizarding XP, player XP from the brain elixirs. Alright, so that was my first tip. Potions, lots of potions. Just constantly be brewing between now and Sunday. My second tip for Community Day. If you haven't already, spend your spell books and your restricted section books to improve your skill tree. And of course, your scrolls. But at this point, if you've been playing fairly consistently since June, you're probably limited by your spell books and your restricted section books, not your scrolls. I will link down below to some articles on the Hub with suggested builds of your skill tree, depending on your type of play and your profession. There is some variation between if you are a solo player or a group player, and I want to help all types. While I'm hoping to play with a group this weekend, it is usually just me and my husband playing, and certainly that affects our strategy. So again, before Community Day, you want to spend your books to have the best charms and hexes and passive nodes. The passive nodes are also very important, just to really buff your profession before doing wizarding challenges. That will help you complete higher level wizarding challenges either as a solo player or with a group. My third tip to prepare for Community Day, I probably should have mentioned second, and that is to start collecting ingredients for healing potions. While there will be increased ingredients for healing potions on the map on Community Day, you still want to collect as many as you can in advance to be prepared to brew as many healing potions as possible during that 3-hour window. Alright, just a few quick words of advice. It is better to play with a group during Community Day, but there are still rewards if you're a solo player, so don't worry too much if you can't find a group to play with. If you are looking for a group to join on Community Day, I have an article up on Wizards Unite Hub with different ideas and suggestions on how to find a group in your area. That will be linked in the description down below. Also, if you have the opportunity to play a sponsored fortress, again, rewards will be slightly better. However, again, there are still really good bonuses for any fortress, so don't worry too much if you are unable to find a sponsored fortress. Real quick, I want to touch on one of the exciting bonuses of this Community Day, and that is the guaranteed foundable fragments if you play in, I think it was Tower 1, Chamber 6, or higher. There are certain foundables that are exclusive to fortresses, meaning you can only get them by doing wizarding challenges. And normally whether or not you get one of these fragments is just luck. Typically, the higher you go up in the chambers, the more likely you are to get a fragment. But I have definitely played like high forest chambers and not gotten a fragment before. So getting them guaranteed in the tower chambers, which are fairly easy, especially like you can do it as a solo player really easily, is a really exciting bonus. So I'm not going to show you all of the Foundable exclusive fragments. That is, once again, had an article on the Hub, which once again is linked down below in the description. I'm just going to show you the ones that I've been working on that I am excited to grind on Sunday. So, in Care of Magical Creatures, of course, I still need the Abraxan Winged Horse, and I still need Hagrid's Hut, and I mostly, seriously, really need the Puffskin because that is keeping me from prestiging that page. Now, what a lot of you should be focusing on, which I will also be focusing on this weekend, is trying to get the Half-Blood Princess copy of Advanced Potion Making. Because the Legends of Hogwarts Registry, we have an event coming up at the end of the month where you'll see more of this Harry Potter and some other rare foundables. But if you're like me, it's this potion book that is stopping you from prestiging. So I certainly encourage you to use your Legends of Hogwarts runestones to try and get the rest of your books. Although, of course, you also might get the Wizard Chess Queen or the Flying Key, which happens. And then finally, the last ones that I'm still super focused on are in Mysterious Artifacts. I am working on the Sword of Gryffindor, and I'm working on Sirius's motorbike, and I'm working on the Cursed Opal necklace. And of course, I am obviously missing Foundables from, I'm missing Fortress exclusive Foundables on my other pages, but I've been trying to get these ones so that I can prestige those pages because for the most part, it's the Fortress exclusive ones that are holding me back. So those will be the families that I personally am working on Sunday. It just sort of depends on your own strategy, what you're missing, what you might want to do. And of course, if you don't have enough runestones, you can buy runestones in Diagon Alley. They're a pretty good deal. They are all level 1 runestones, but those would be great for grinding in the tower chambers on Sunday since you'll get the guaranteed Foundable. My very last bit of advice for the upcoming community day is really more about your attitude on Sunday than any tips to prepare or to maximize your XP during the event. This game is called Wizards Unite, and my channel is called Witches Unite, which means I am all about community, and Niantic is also all about community. In fact, in these special tasks that are part of Community Day, you have to start in low chambers and work your way up in order to complete all of the tasks that are set out for Community Day. And I personally think that is an incentive for you to work with maybe new players in your community or players who are like casual players and so they haven't done a lot of wizarding challenges. Work with them and help them unlock high chambers. I didn't make it to Dark 5 by myself. My friend Gita and a member of her local community in Denver played with me to help me get to Dark 5. My husband didn't unlock Dark 5 by himself. We played together with 3 members of our North Georgia community in order to get to Dark 5. And you know what? Before that, we had people helping us unlock the forest chambers. which a couple months ago we definitely were not able to do by ourselves, even though now we can. So on Community Day, welcome new players. Welcome casual players. Don't be upset or grumpy because you just want to grind Dark 5 the whole time. Embrace the community, work with players of all levels, and enjoy the community aspect of Community Day. All right, we are at the spoiler section of this video. If you don't want to know what the quests are for Community Day, then you can drop this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and then back out. But if you want to know, keep watching. I'm not going to read all of these. I'm just going to talk about them in general, and they will be up on my screen for you to read, and they're at the hub, of course. So each set of quests is about completing wizarding challenges, and particularly about completing them in certain levels. So the first is all about the ruins chambers. The second is about tower chambers. Third is tower and forest. And then fourth is forest. So what's really great about these is that, I guess I should say most solo players, maybe not all solo players, should be able to complete all of these themselves. But in addition to the tasks, the rewards are epic. Like, easy task and like great reward. I mean, this is kind of amazing. It's great for anyone grinding. I'm sorry if you're one of those people who thinks that the game is way too easy, because you probably think all of this is too easy. But you don't have to play, so it's your choice. We get a bunch of runestones at different levels, which is great. You definitely want to use your higher runestones in higher levels. We get scrolls, we get spell energy, which I really appreciate, because the higher you go up in the tower, in the fortress, the more spell energy you're going to need to use. So getting spell energy as rewards helps keep you topped off. And then you get spell books, which we all need some spell books, am I right? And gold, if you complete all 4 sets of quests. So this is a really great quest line, easy tasks to finish, and awesome rewards. This will absolutely be a Wizards Unite Community Day for the books. One last final note for players who live in Texas or Pennsylvania. There are 3 Simon Malls, 2 in Texas, 1 in Pennsylvania, that will be having extra Wizards Unite activities, both in real life and in the game. Or at least there will be dark detectors on all the ends in the game. So that is also, what you know, linked in the description below. You can go to the official Harry Potter Wizards Unite website for more information on that. I live in Georgia, and the special Simon Mall stuff doesn't really affect me, so I'm not going to go into detail on it. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. That's about all I have for y'all today. Please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up and comment below with your thoughts on Community Day. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you want all the latest in Wizards Unite news. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, au revoir, witches!